This is Mowi. It's a crime against animal welfare, crime against nature. We're here in Loch Broom. This is Loggy, Ullapool in the distance. This is a deadly company. You've got fish dying here. You've got maybe a couple of thousand fish in the last couple of weeks. 200 fish died in one particular cage in one day. Last week there's 4 cages in operation here. Most of the fish have been harvested out, but we're come back here the 21st of June 2026. It's the solstice, it's the longest day. Here's some of the nets been lifted out, but the nets that are left in aren't protecting the salmon. There's voracious seals that were here first, the selkies of the sea. They're eating the salmon. Mowi aren't protecting their fish. There's no workers here. They're trying to protect themselves from public scrutiny. Their lawyers are working overtime to try and secure an interdict, a ban on me filming inside farms like this one. You can see why. It's absolute criminal. It's a criminal enterprise. These are the cell mafia, cell mobsters, cell monsters. There's another fish there, lacerated. Where are the staff? Where's Ben Hadfield? Where's Connie Patillo? Where's John Fredrickson? This is unnecessary suffering under the Animal Health and Welfare Scotland Act 2006. Section 19 is unnecessary suffering. Section 24 is ensuring the welfare of animals. Fish are dying here. They're left unprotected from attacks by seals. We need to rip out the malignant cancer on our coast that are these cages. We need to abolish salmon farming, and we need to tell Mowi and other companies to fish off out of Scotland back to Norway. The Scottish government, the SNP, is in bed with this toxic, deadly industry using toxic chemicals. And then you may have seen a Green Britain Foundation video from Loch Port blowing out the water, organic salmon farming, and video footage of birds killed and trapped in cages. Here's a bird here at Corry salmon farm. I've tried to rescue it, but I don't want to cut the net. I don't want to be accused of vandalism. I'm certainly not intimidating any staff because there's none here. They've just left their stock like a shepherd who just allows his herd, his flock, to be attacked, to be killed, to be maimed. This is animal abuse. If a farmer was caught doing this on land, they would be banned from keeping animals. If a farmer on land had 40% of their stock lying hooves up in a field, the public would be outraged. Yeah, it happens on salmon farms. Salmon farms seem to have slipped through the net, but we need to give a voice for the voiceless. That's why the video footage at Salmon Media Hub is so important. That's why it's important to fight off lawsuits, slap suits from Mowi and other companies trying to prevent filming. We need to expose these crimes, these welfare crimes, these welfare slaughter. Oh dear. Sometimes it takes your breath away, but these are our clients. These are my clients. We need to speak for the salmon. We need to give a voice to these defenseless animals who have been left here to die, to suffer. Mowi should be fined. If this was in Norway, they have the license rescinded, removed. We'll be filing a complaint to the government authorities.